Hello and welcome everyone to the Embarrassing Our Wives podcast. My name is John. I'm here with this tall glass of water. Andy, how you doing today?
Excellent. Thanks for having me out.
Hey, no problem. You're
Beautiful
looking,
day.
looking a little sweaty. I don't know. It might be a little too warm here.
Yeah, get that air conditioner turned down to that comfortable 69 degrees if you don't mind.
69.
We got control. We can do this.
71, man. Not everyone's as rich as you.
I'll kick in $1. Come on, turn it down.
You don't have $1. Everyone pays with cards these days. All right, got a great show for you guys today. We're going to start off with a story. I've traveled down to Texas, so I want to share that with you guys. Andy saw a doctor. I'm guessing he got a finger in the ass, but I don't know. That's a spoiler alert. But I don't know if that happened. Probably not. And then we got our signature bit, and we got a great show for you guys today. So
Nice.
yeah. So how's everything going, man? Like how's life? How's your weekend?
Life was good, man. Yeah, I've had a exciting weekend for a summer weekend. Actually, I had plans 3 days in a row, coinciding with excellent weather. So went out with Uncle Josh. Got some dad time out. No kids, no wives. They're at home doing that work while we're out drinking and having a good time. So
they're doing the real work, and you're out there having a good time.
We had a babysitter yesterday. Got a little Lower Queen Anne restaurante
Whoa.
action. Yeah, it was nice going out like
that was
normal people without fucking bloodsuckers. No, I was kidding. With little
with
angels.
You and your buddy, or with Karen?
Me and Karen went out yesterday with some friends.
Look at you guys.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
Wow.
Like podcasting on Sunday. We got a bonfire tonight. Like it's like what the fuck? Like
Sunday.
Normal life.
Today's Monday night. Dude.
Oh, Monday.
We release on Monday nights.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that sounds like a good job. Who'd you guys hang out with last night? Or it was last night.
Yeah. Well, no, it was 2 nights ago apparently. So yeah, we went out with one of Karen's really good friends. I'm not sure if they want to be totally associated. We'll call them Carrie and Mara and
Can we
just kidding, just some old high school friends, someone who's actually our grade, someone we were friends with for a long time, her older sister, and some one of their friends. And so yeah, we went to Toulouse Petite, or however you say it. So
Toulouse Petite, that does not sound
Toulouse
right.
Petite, you never been there? In Lower Queen Anne?
No.
Oh, you're
I don't
missing
go to
out, bro.
Queen Anne that often.
It's good stuff, dude. It's good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to pretend you hung out with the McVickers because I love that name. McVickers.
That is a great name.
One of our followers on Twitter, actually, I saw.
Yep.
So
Megs,
that's exciting.
Thank you. Yep,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks for following us.
Avid podcast listener. I don't know how often she listens to this one, but any time she listens is great. And
she listens to 100%.
Her husband was mentioned just recently, so
that's true.
Yeah.
Did you? By the way, I'm totally going off side tangent here, but how about that huge? So we have 10 Twitter followers, so that's really exciting. 10.
Nice. Yeah.
But they just did a mass purge.
Oh no! Did we
of
go
all
down to
these
9?
fake. We're still at 10, baby.
Oh,
we got the real
Nice.
deal. So I was worried.
Follow us at TEOWpodcast.com. About 2 tweets a month.
Yeah. And it's basically saying we're doing a show.
Yeah,
so
hook it up.
Check it out. Yeah. Follow us as soon as possible. But yeah, I went to Texas last week. Visited with family.
Nice. Family I know. I had met.
Yes.
Nice. Good people.
Yes.
Great people.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Well, so my wife travels all the time, you know this, so she gets a lot of perks at the airport.
Yep.
And at hotels, although we didn't stay at a hotel, but
Yeah.
and you fly to San Francisco fairly often. Are you getting hooked up? Like, do you get upgraded to first class?
No, not like that. I don't fly near enough for that, especially anymore. But no.
What do you fly
Every time I end up
typically?
getting like a frequent flyer reward, I have a family member who needs to fly somewhere.
Yeah,
I've never
exactly.
taken advantage even once. So it's like every single time. But we're not booking them like you guys. I'm not traveling that often. So yeah.
So and then I'm assuming your
I got
company,
the shitty Alaska card too. So it's like it's the gray one.
You
not
got
the
the
black
one.
one.
You got the shitty one where you actually have to pay $35 a year.
You got to pay for both, motherfucker.
That's true.
There's a fee.
Wait, do you get a companion ticket though? Right,
That's
every
like
year?
the main perk I miss out
All right.
on. Yeah.
So you're just.
I need to
all
go. They offer it all the time. I'm just like, I don't want to be anyway.
Yep. All right. Well, and you typically fly Alaska then on the way down there?
I do. I don't know why. I love it. I mean,
We love
Northwest
Alaska
Company,
too,
you
man.
know,
Yeah.
comfortable flight.
It's the biggest.
In rest we trust. I mean, come on, Chief Football Officer,
Yeah.
sponsor us.
Did you? Were you a big fan of Russell Wilson when he was promoting that like bubbly water that never took off? He was like, "Oh, it helps with recovery and it helps with."
Unlimited, that commercial.
I can't remember.
No, I didn't see that.
All I know
shit,
is
no.
it was like a scam,
Oh, yeah.
and he was like pushing it so hard. You were
No.
probably drinking it all day long
No.
to recover from your personal training experiences.
Exactly. Yeah.
But so since my wife flies so often, they take care of people who fly often, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like it's that weird thing, you know, where Justin Bieber hasn't paid for clothing his entire life because he's been famous and people just send him shit. Like they just give loyal people or I don't want to call my wife a celebrity. This is a terrible connection. But basically,
no, I understand. They reward the fuck out of people who fly all the time.
Exactly.
Special announcements, upgrades. Yeah, they recognize it's a great tact. Yes.
It's a great perk. So we get upgraded quite often to first class. We are flying to Texas, and we both got upgraded for free. And it's always weird when they call out like, you know, okay, they say first class can board. And then that long, like, weird walk where you're, like, kind of walking towards the line and you're like, you know, get out of the way. I'm the shit. But then on the other hand, I also want to say, like, hey, this is free. Like, we're not rich. We're just...
Don't judge, but move.
Don't judge, but get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's that weird thing. And then they say, like, military... or if you have kids or need some extra attention getting on the plane. So I'm guessing everyone thinks I'm military because I'm so ripped up.
Yeah,
and
that's probably what they think.
I have a really short haircut.
You just look aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Exactly.
Sexually aggressive. But the like you get on first class, like it's so sick. You get these little perks, like little things like, hey, you want to drink before we take off? Fuck yeah, I want to drink before we take off.
I want two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you take off and, you know, maybe you drop down your tray table early, you unbuckle your seatbelt before 10,000 feet.
Yeah.
They don't say shit.
Of course not.
Yeah. But if poor Rodrigo in 26 buckles his safety belt, it's like,
sir,
bing, bing, please keep your seatbelts.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. So in first class, like they let a lot of things slide. And even when you're coming down, they're like, okay, we need everyone to turn in their digi players, which are these players that have a shit ton of movies on them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
no, I understand. I've flown first class before, so yeah.
And you get digi players and coach too. You just have to pay for it, I think.
Right? I just flew Virgin and we had it built in, but I'm sure I don't know. I just use my own phone. But yes, I'm sure you're right. Yeah.
The seatbelt video or the safety video.
Yeah.
Explored in the last episode, but yeah, it's nice, and then people are like, oh man, food must be amazing. Like I have friends and family that have never flown first class, and to be honest, we wouldn't fly first class if we didn't have a shit ton of points and
or unless
status.
you wanted to once in a while.
Shit. Yeah. But we like I can never justify it. It's like, okay, the next 3 hours, would I rather pay $500 or $3,000?
Oh shit! I didn't know it was that. I've
only
flown first class once, and we got upgraded, so we didn't even pay. Someone paid for us for a wedding gift. It was fucking awesome.
Man, sounds like Hawaii, a great gift.
Both ways, dude. I think the way home it was way better. But anyway,
wow,
yeah.
And then so did you also have someone give you their companion ticket to fly to Hawaii for your?
No, we fucking paid for it.
I fucking gave you.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh, what a great.
That was 10 years ago. Exactly. I'm sorry.
Jesus, man.
I don't note that. Thank you. Okay.
The last time I do anything for you.
Well, you bought me Coors Light.
This guy remembers whoever upgraded you. Shout out to the guy.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
But don't shout out to the guy who hooked you up with a free ticket.
Well, yeah. Excuse me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So the podcast is over. Thanks for joining us.
Sorry about that. 10 years ago. I got no room in my memory for that shit. I remember the first class because it's my only time. That's also
Yeah.
the only time anyone's ever bought me a ticket. So I was fucking assholeish, dude. I'm sorry about that.
It's fucked up, dude. It's fucked up. Sarah's gonna be so pissed.
Can you turn it down to 69 in here, please?
It is.
Got hot all of a sudden.
That's the anxiety in Red Bull.
That's what that feels
And
like.
What is that unknown beer you're drinking there?
It's I have no idea. It's got mountains to tell me if it's cold enough.
Mountains, Silver
and
Label.
it's not cold enough, so turn that shit down. Get the AC going.
Yeah, I think it's a Michelob Ultra. So, anyways, we fly like great perks. Food is shitty, like in coach and in first class. So I always go. You ever get the cheese plate on the Alaska Airlines flights?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't get food on. I always, no.
Why don't you don't like to eat on airplanes, or what's your problem?
I don't have a good answer, dude. I mean, maybe we have.
You just don't eat.
I don't
on
think
airplanes.
about it. No, yeah. I eat before. I eat at the air. I always built in time to eat before I leave. Breakfast burritos, bro, or bloodies, no skin.
Well, I usually go to Wendy's beforehand, but it's been closed down for like 9 months. They're doing that huge remodel at SeaTac Airport. But Wendy's is my jam. But then I always get a cheese plate. I'll reimburse you for your cheese plate
I'll
on
try
your
it
next flight.
time. On
You
Alaska?
gotta get it.
Yeah.
On Alaska.
Let's do it.
And they have some bullshit chef that apparently claims to have made it. The guy, like, all it is cheese, fruit, and crackers, but it's delicious. I highly recommend it.
Okay.
But I always swap out the food. They're like, oh, would you like the pasta primavera or like some shit ass lasagna? I'm like, cheese plate.
Cheese plate and vodka, please.
Hook up the cheese plate. Keep the vodkas coming.
Nice.
Exactly.
Is that person using the bathroom from Coach?
Yeah.
I don't need to use it, but I want it available in case I have an emergency.
Exactly.
Can you get him out of here?
Yep. Put that like they don't put that divider between first class and coach class sometimes. And then you see like some 90-pound flight attendant come out and stand right in front of first class with her arms crossed while the pilot comes out and takes a shit because they have to
That's
like
protection?
keep guard. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm like, this girl, like 90 pounds, you can't stop anything. Whether you're a guy or a girl, you're 90 pounds.
Yes. I mean, of course.
You're what? You're 100 pounds. You'd run right through her.
Yeah. I'd smash her.
Smash her. And the pilot was in the bathroom for like 8 minutes.
Dumping it
It's
up.
like, that wasn't
8
a
minutes?
pee, but what was that?
Oh, it was a poop in like a couple internet searches.
He had that thing halfway out before he ran into the bathroom. He's got a brown stain. But anyways, it was a great flight.
Yep.
Landed excellent. So my cousins just bought a beautiful house. I think they paid around $230K.
Wow.
Which, if you're listening to this and you're in Seattle,
you're
like,
thinking postage stamp in a closet of someone's condo.
So studio in Tacoma. But beautiful house.
I'm
but
sure.
It's unreal. Like you look at some of the listings for $500K, and it's like a mini mansion.
Yeah.
4,000 square feet. They got a media room. They got
it's like brand new construction or like
every one of them is brand fucking new. I'm convinced no one buys used houses down there.
Yeah, who would buy a used fucking house?
You don't have
tear
to
that shit down, and build another.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand, and it's sunny all the time. I mean, there's just perks.
Yeah, perks. Let's talk about some of the cons. You can't go outside for 9 months out of the year because it's fucking 120 degrees out there.
Yeah.
It's really, really
I don't
hot.
do well in that type of heat, dude. I mean,
yeah. Me neither.
I melt.
What's your background? Because I'm Irish. I don't do well in that heat. Like, I'm on the same level. Seattle and Ireland are kind of on the same.
Yeah, I've been to Ireland. It feels very similar.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Yeah.
It's wet, rainy, cold. It's beautiful.
I'm exactly half and half Sicilian and German, and I have no fucking idea. I think maybe there's... I can't handle the heat, especially when I was fat. I was like, more fat. I was like...
Sicilian?
Yeah. Half Italian, dude. 100%.
Half of you should be able to handle the heat.
Maybe I can.
Maybe just the lower half?
Yeah. That's funny. So, yeah, I fucking hate being overheated. You know, that would be a major drawback. But everything's AC'd. It's not like Seattle where
it is.
half the shit's AC'd.
It's so fun to, like, run to the car because it's so hot.
Yeah.
And then run into the house.
I hate that shit, yeah.
Have you ever thought about getting one of those DNA tests just to, like...
Yeah, many times. 23andMe. I got it. Yeah, we're going to do it. I mean, I don't know why I haven't. I'm going to do it today. Just kidding.
We'll do it on air. But what do you think about, like, they caught some recent California killer using a DNA bank website.
that?
It wasn't 23andMe, but it was some other
I'm
one.
not doing that fucking shit at all. Then I don't want to get caught.
They're like, this guy's DNA was on a nickel bag of weed 20 years ago. We're busting this guy. That's the thing holding me back, dude. I'm like paranoid about.
Yeah.
You know, but I
I'm gonna
don't
do it
have
for
anything
sure.
to hide.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck either. Exactly. Yeah.
But for some reason, it
Yeah.
scares me.
Yeah.
I don't want
False accusation.
Donald Trump like setting me
Yeah.
up for something.
Yeah.
You know, because that's number one on his priority. Set up this douchebag in Issaquah.
Yeah.
For some type of crime he didn't commit. But they have a beautiful house. We did a puzzle room. Have you guys ever done one of those things?
No, I've heard about it. It doesn't seem like my thing. Like you work together to get out of a room. Like,
Exactly.
yeah, that seems fucking contrived for me. I think it could be cool for the right group of people, but that ain't my shit.
Not your shit.
I don't think so. Anytime I do that, like there's like this team building deal, build a parachute out of sticks and shit. I'm always like,
Sounds dangerous.
You know, like I work with the engineering group, and so they'll have their conferences. They'll always do something like that, and I'm like, stupid. But that's for me. It sounds cool. I know it's popular and neat for other people.
Can I go to your next team building event?
I mean, you'll just see me not participating. I'll be like, do we need to gather facts or like, do we need to interact with other people? I'll go do that part.
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
But like, I'm not trying to sit here and tinker with shit.
It's kind of fun, man.
Yeah,
It's
it could
cool.
be, yeah.
Like you literally get in this
Yeah.
room and they start a timer and you have an hour to get out. And there's all these clues and shit. But it sounds like you would hate it.
I think it sounds fucking stupid for me. I hate that stuff. I don't
Oh,
think it'd
but
be
it's
good.
fun.
Okay, maybe the right group.
So let me go back. So how do you feel about like maybe competing on Jeopardy sometime? Maybe come over, have a couple drinks.
That
compete
sounds
on-
more fun than like.
Gotcha.
I'm not even good at those puzzles and stuff. I mean, did you have to be like?
You don't have to be that good. It's
Oh.
not. You think they only make it for super smart people?
I don't
like
know. It's
they
just
want to
not- it
make
doesn't
dumb
sound fun.
people feel smart, you know?
Ugh, I don't know. Yeah, it's
would-
not for me. Don't invite me when it
it'd
comes.
make you
Well,
feel
don't
smart.
not invite me. Invite me, I'll decline. But invite me.
Okay.
But I'm not coming. Just fake it.
Okay, perfect. I'll go to the one right by your house
Yeah.
when I know you have an open Saturday and you
Yeah.
have no excuse to bail.
Yeah.
But they're popping up everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
But we did one of those. It was fun. It was cool. Like we got out, but you get like 3 hints during it, and it feels like cheating when you get a hint, and it's like not run by super wealthy people. It's
Ugh.
you know.
That just want to motivate me, dude. Like Tim wants to
once
get off his shift, and he's like, "Come on."
You got to hit Tim early in the day. Don't go the last one of the day. He'll be pissed. But
Sorry.
we got out.
To shit on it. It
We
sounds
got
awesome.
out. We almost died.
Okay.
The,
Woo.
the room almost exploded, but
Tim almost missed the party.
Tim
He almost missed his OxyContin smoking party.
Yeah. We'd ask him, we'd be like, hey, we're stuck. And Tim would be like, take a look at the fish tank. Like
Oh
he
my
did not
God.
sound into it at all. But either way,
Okay.
he helped us get out.
Cool.
I know I'm not selling you on it,
Yeah.
but if I find a super cool one, like there's some cool
Yeah.
ones in Seattle. I've only done like 4 or 5.
Oh my God. That's hella.
It's been out for like 4
Okay,
years.
yeah.
Like one a year is not
Okay.
bad.
All right.
I've recorded.
Invite me. Well, first
3
off, you've
times too
never
many
fucking
podcasts.
invited me ever.
Yeah, because you hate it. I didn't know that though. But yeah, so puzzle rooms.
Okay.
Don't invite Andy.
Yeah.
Everyone
no,
knows now.
Invite me because I'll be hella pissed if you don't. But I'm not
But
coming.
I'm not coming.
Yeah, fuck no.
Then I'll be hella pissed when you don't
fuck
come.
no. I know. That does happen.
I just said
and then
hella
they stop inviting.
for the first time.
Oh, sorry.
You use
Red Muff.
hella, huh?
I guess so.
Hella. That's hella cool, dude.
Mass. I use it mass.
Mass rad. But another thing you hear in Texas is I can't stand when people, like it was raining down there one day. People are like, oh,
You just give me a symbol?
no.
Oh, okay.
This guy, anytime I scratch my face, he
That
thinks
was
I'm sending him a
deliberate. You
symbol.
gave me eye contact.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, go on.
So they love this saying down there. Like whenever it rains, they're like, we needed it.
Yeah, well, they probably did.
You
Except when the
motherfucker.
fucking flood came, did you need that shit?
Exactly.
Yeah, we actually did. We
Yeah.
needed to
Yeah,
thin
we-
out the herd a little bit.
We benefited. All the cows died, but
Yeah.
we benefited. But I'm like, that's such a stupid statement. And I got into a debate with my cousin on this, and he's like, we're in a drought, and I'm like, look up the definition of drought.
Yeah.
Drought is an abnormal amount, less than average rainfall.
Yeah.
If every single year you have no rainfall, that's the new average.
Yeah.
You're never in a drought.
Exactly.
You're in a normal state of dryness in the state of Texas.
Exactly.
There's nothing else going on.
That's what
there.
I picture down there anyway, you know?
That's all it is. Tumbleweeds, armadillos, if you will.
Cowboy hats.
Lots of cowboy hats.
Belt buckles like a motherfucker. Yeah.
Not as many as I'd like to report.
Oh, shucks.
Have you been to Texas? Because it sounds like you haven't.
Oh, no, I flew through. That's when I got over my fear of flying, was at the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. I saw like literally 100 planes lining up like buses. And I was like, oh. Fuck that. This is one of like 100 airports where they're this busy or whatever the fuck, you know?
Yeah,
so,
thousands a day landing in and out of there. But it was great. Last thing to note from that trip, you don't play any video games, sadly. You're missing out on that part of your life.
Yeah.
But played a lot of FIFA.
Ooh, nice.
Because the World Cup, you know, that you can download this update, play some World Cup games. Yeah, we got our ass kicked.
Oh yeah.
All the time, playing against like 16-year-olds across the globe.
It's sad I'm not a gamer because my oldest kid, it's his passion, his love. He probably wants to like make video games. You know, he like uses this website called like Stitch or some shit, or Scratch is out by MIT. You can like program and build shit, you know. And I'm like, I have no idea. Like we got that little Nintendo Mini, and he's beaten way more Nintendo games than I've ever beaten in my life. So I might need to be on it. Come on, get my bag, Fortnite, dude, or whatever the fuck you do. Like,
Man,
I just think a girl called me. I need to ignore her so I can.
Some girl named Kathy with a really manly voice just talked to me. Yeah, well, have him come over sometime. I'll beat his ass at some games. You know?
Probably not, dude. You'll be
I'd like to
shocked.
humble him.
Yeah,
but then sadly he'll humble me.
Yeah,
but it was a great trip. I thank my cousins for the hospitality. And also one last thing, like it's amazing how little sleep you need if you're not drinking. Like my cousins don't drink.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not drinking down there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm indulging in a lot of chocolate chip cookies and like milkshakes,
Yeah.
but that's as bad as it gets.
Yeah.
And then I sleep for like 4 hours. I wake up and I'm like, this is what it feels like?
I gotta take a shit from the milkshakes, but beyond that, I feel great.
It feels good, man. Really good. But it was a great trip.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back. Thanks again for the hospitality, cousins and family. All right. Tell me about this finger in your ass at the doctor that didn't happen.
Yeah. Man, you have an incredible way of shitting on stories, but let me just tell you about my day. No, it's just my yearly checkup. Do you go to the doctor once a year or once every 2 years, or what do you do?
I
once
have
a year
to.
You're supposed to go, right?
So I go once
At
a
our
year and I
age.
get a discount on my health insurance by $600 a year if I go pass all these tests. And if I do not pass the tests, then I have to take some bullshit online course on how to lose weight or how to lower my blood pressure, things like that. So it's financially
I got
motivated.
great blood pressure, but that'll come up.
What
But
is
yeah.
your blood pressure? I'll wait.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
wait.
not that. So basically, there's not a, it's just a normal shit. You know, I just was going through it, and I was like, I should just talk about this a little bit. I hate fucking fasting to start. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, from the night before?
and
24 hours?
Yeah, and then my appointment was like at 9:15, but these fuckers were late. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, ugh,
Always,
yeah,
dude.
and it's like 9:45. You know, like. I couldn't have coffee. I mean, I'm like, this is fucked. So fasting sucks. Get there. And then like this nursing assistant brings me through. And like weirdly, she's like, take your shoes off to get weighed, which is great because if you're losing weight and you're wearing 25 pounds worth of fucking clothes and phones and wallets, you know, you're
the
like,
hell are you
they're,
wearing?
They're like 215 and you're like, fuck you, you know.
You got ankle weights on? What are you doing?
Heavy phone. I gotta know.
Yeah.
But then she measures my height and she's like 5'11" and a half. And I'm
You're
like,
like,
that's cute, nurse assistant. Can you go grab a nurse or a doctor to get a fucking remeasurement here? Because they're updating their files. 5'11" and a half. Like, no, sorry. Just kidding. No, not kidding. I did think that though. I was like, no, bitch, go get someone to remeasure. Let's do that calculation again.
based on the way you were slouching in the last episode.
I'm like, go
I would
top of the
say-
hair spike, and I'm 6'1". So
Yeah, exactly. So you just let her have that. She won that round.
I'm just like, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm never gonna see that doctor again. Anyway, it's hella ghetto. We're moving. Like, it's not ghetto, but it like they moved from like a private family to Virginia Mason, you know. And I'm like,
Is it in the muck? Where's it at?
it's in Edmonds.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Go figure. Not top of the line healthcare in Edmonds.
but you know, surprisingly enough, dude, killer fucking blood pressure, 102/68. You know, and people.
You're barely beating. Like you.
Oh, really? Was that
No,
bad?
that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. My blood pressure is high. So.
Oh, well,
How can your
that's
blood
in the
pressure-
excellent. I know people were shocked. I'm like, what the fuck do you think? You know?
Well,
like, under the fat suit, I was working hard and like staying exercise. You know,
I just saw you eat a 16-ounce can of Red Bull right
no,
before this
half of that,
podcast.
and that's not true.
You ate
That's
it.
natural. That's a yeah.
That's a true story, by the way. He's lying to the listeners here.
So fuck that. But yeah, so basically, so you know, all of a sudden everything's going good. We're doing the full body exam. He's asking for exercise, and I'm happy to say, yeah, I am a little bit now. And then all of a sudden, you know, the tone of the conversation changes a little bit, and he starts asking about family history of cancer. And prostate questions start coming up. It's just like risk factor stuff. And then like literally, so as the question flows over me and he's like, have you ever had a prostate exam? So I'm starting to think like, whew, it gets sweaty. And I'm like, fuck, you know, I'm like, the question I'm contemplating is like next year or the next year. It's a little early, but I'm going to have to start dealing with this. Yeah. And as he's asking, I'm seeing him prep up, you know?
No way.
I see the towel come out. I see the lube. I see some black gloves.
Oh my God.
And literally from the point that he starts asking me about some family history shit and some risk factors to bringing up the test, I'm sitting back and I'm like, next time or the next time, I'm going to have to do this, you know? Yeah. And he's like, we're going to need to do this. And so literally within 2 minutes from fucking ideation, he's got the equipment out and he's like,
no,
there's no normal way to say this.
And
but
he's
this
standing
is the
up, by the way, bent over.
This is the
right
position you need to be in. The more bend you give me, the better.
That's what he did. So I'm seeing the doctor through your eyes.
He's like this. And so basically, and I'm like, now? And he's like, now. And so it starts with a trowel drop and a frontal.
No.
Yeah, bro. Yes.
He's checking the balls. He's checking the penis.
Coughing, all that. Yeah,
all
which
right.
always is just weird, you know? Like,
yeah.
I'm not going to go into that, but it just is so weird.
It's very uncomfortable.
And it get kind of uncomfortable and cough, and then it's like someone touching you. It's fucking funny, you know? And then and he's like, do it, dude. We got to go quick. It's the end of the appointment, so I'm over.
Oh, Christ.
Fucking,
he's bending over full on 90 degrees right now.
And then it's just like, he's like, it's going to start now. You're going to feel some pressure. And I'm like, bah! And the whole time it's happening, I'm fucking buzzing my ass off.
Oh my God.
It felt like double knuckle. And he's like,
well, they have to
there's
get
your
in there.
prostate. He's like, almost over. And I'm like, just fucking taking it, dude. And
Oh
all
my
done,
God.
Good to go.
How long did it take? I've never had one.
It was like, it felt like he was 2 knuckles deep for like 20 minutes. It could have been 30 minutes or 15 seconds. I don't know. It was long enough to feel like bloop, first bumper, then bloop, second bumper. There's the prostate, almost done.
How?
And then it stopped. And then he knew he violated me. It was awkward. He was like, all right, there's some toilet papers there because there's a little extra lubricant. We're all good. I was like,
that's gotta be
when do
so
I have
gross.
to do that again? And he's like, not for a while. And I was like, oh my God, you know. And then instantly I was like, I got to tell this. And then
wow. I was not expecting that.
2
story.
weeks later,
when
you
I
shit on it, or like 4 days later. But yeah, 2 knuckles, dude.
So your neck shit just flew out because it was all lubed up.
I don't even remember that part.
When I saw a doctor on the call sheet, I was not expecting that you actually. So I
Let
heard.
me see if I missed any points.
So a couple
here.
things. First of all, I think those gloves should be brown, not
I
black.
thought they're black, yeah.
Yeah, they should probably do brown, like a dark
damn
brown.
It. It happened. I didn't want to tell anyone. I wanted to save it for the podcast. I told Karen, and it was, dude, it's like a buzz. It goes in your ass. And
What do you mean it's a buzz?
Your ears buzz. You're like, what? Because it hurts, or like it doesn't hurt.
Does
actually.
it hurt?
No, I mean it's your body. Your body's reaction is to
clench.
Push it out. It's so fucked. All right. I don't know what I'll need again. My prostate's good. So I'm happy.
That's good.
Literally, I've had everything checked out in my whole head to toe.
So I think you get a clean bill for like 5 years every time you get it checked out. Oof. But I thought
you're not even supposed to start getting
40,
it checked for a while.
40 is the new year.
Yeah.
And actually, I thought insurance companies didn't cover it till 40, but that must
Cover
not be.
what, dude? They're charging him for that.
You bet your ass.
They should
That
pay
doctor.
me because
They should pay you. They should pay the doctor like $5
Oh,
grand.
he was way too ready to go. It was really casual, except at the end, it just like, you know, like you gotta pull. He's like, there's some wipes, and you're like pulling up your underwear.
And
he's like, I'm all fucking done. You know, it's like he's sympathetic.
When he was putting on the gloves, were you like, I could have done a better job wiping this morning. Like, like I could have gave it one more, but I
didn't even go there, dude. My mind was literally like, cause I thought like the date was like 45, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to do this early. Maybe when I'm
40 at the earliest, I would
39.
think.
I'm like, I have to give this serious thought.
And
then
you're
he's
37.8,
pulling out new shit. And he
Wow.
didn't even have tissues, by the way. And I didn't use them. I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and.
So when you were walking out of there, you were like just sliding. Your butt cheeks were just sliding, like you're a triathlete.
Okay,
and
what's
you
the
put down
alternative?
some-
What are you gonna do? And he didn't have tissues. Use some rough ass paper towels to clean up,
Dude.
Hold on, doctor. So cholesterol wise, I'm just finishing up. Sorry. All right, so that happened. Yeah,
That's great. Well, I'm glad. So realistically, did it take less than 10 seconds? Like,
it's fast.
it's
dude.
actually a
I mean,
big
you know,
fear
I
of
told you,
mine is
it was
going
probably
through
like
this.
2 minutes from ideation to when he was like and popped it out. But
Jesus.
Woo!
Apparently, if your prostate's fucked
Yeah.
and he hits on something, you go through the roof. Like you jump. Like it's painful. So congratulations,
I'm
clean
good to
bill
go.
of health for 5 years. You can sleep well at night.
oh,
That's
my God.
good.
Yeah, well, I am happy about that. That would be one of the worst cancers to get, because even if you beat it,
I got
there's troubles.
Couple family members that have had some scares, that have
Yeah.
had some polyps removed,
Yeah.
that they thought might have been cancerous. Thank God they weren't. But holy shit, imagine getting surgery on your asshole.
I'm done though.
That's
You're gonna do that, yeah.
great.
I'm happy it was sprung on me because I don't know,
Dude,
like,
if my doctor sprung that on me, I'd be like, whoa. Like, my dentist tries to tell me, like,
Yeah.
to get x-rays. I'm like, next time, motherfucker. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it this time.
Oh, my God.
There's no way I would have been comfortable with that.
Whew, I wasn't comfortable at all. Not comfortable.
You seemed to...
Accepting.
You took it very
Intrigued. No, I was kidding.
Yeah.
No, fuck none of that. I was like, it was like, he's like, we're almost there. And I was like, oh my God. I was just like, it was like, it's happening. So you're already kind of feeling awkward, leaned over. It's a weird position. And then it's kind of close. And then he's like entering knuckle. And then you're just like, and you're just like 10 out of 10. You know, your hinds are woken. You're like, "Grr."
Did he say, hey, quit pushing it out like it's a poop. It's not going out.
Oh my God. He was like, his biceps were bulging. He had to fight against my monstrous.
You almost took off his finger.
Muscle. Okay, fuck that. Move
Well,
on.
I'm glad
That
to
sucked.
hear that happened. Jesus. Well, I can't wait. So your blood pressure was good.
Everything's
Have you gotten
good.
back everything else? Did
no.
you get blood work done as
Yeah,
well?
yeah. When,
Okay.
Actually, I
That's
should
all
have grabbed
good?
those. They should be good. We can update in sometime.
Sometime
a
in the
long
future.
Time
All
from
right.
now.
Sounds good. Well, I'm glad to hear you have a clean bill of health. That's one of my biggest fears.
Colon and prostate are good. Those two things are good.
Yeah. So this is
And heart's good.
So I have a this is gonna go the wrong direction. I have a really bad gag reflex.
Yeah.
So for getting impressions at the dentist, which is where they like put
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
in like a mashed potato filled fucking tray and
Yeah.
shove it in your mouth
Yep.
and have you gag for a minute and then take it out. They try to kill you.
Yeah.
But my dentist, who's a friend of mine, gave me some to practice with to try to chill my gag reflex.
Nice.
Sounds like my doctor wants me to start like
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
putting first knuckle
Good.
in just
Yeah.
to get me comfortable with
Yeah,
it. And
you can
used to
find a
it.
friend to help, I'm sure.
Sarah. That message is for you. But all right, nice. Well, we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna go to an ad, and then we're gonna come back with some fast first or last. So here we go. Non-sponsor here. Hopefully a future sponsor.
This podcast could have been brought to you by, but unfortunately wasn't, a little restaurant in a part of town called Lower Queen Anne that I like to call Toulouse Petite.
Toulouse.
No jokes here, man. Great restaurant, little fancy, but still kind of like some southern food. So it's got some kind of edge to it, or like, I don't know, comfort. It's just really tasty. And if you like hearing specials from waitresses with hella Botox and collagen in their lips, dude,
Ooh.
Perfect place to go. It's
Amazing.
everywhere. I mean, so Toulouse Petite, great food, and service with a Botox smile. Sponsor us.
So a horizontal smile. Beautiful ad. Beautiful ad. It looks like maybe you got some Botox as well. Your Botox looking good, man.
We got gumbo on special today.
You're like, can you actually smile?
You think that looks good? I don't know who told you that looks good, just so you know.
Yeah. I was gonna say Kylie Jenner, but
My
I don't
name's
even
not
think that's a
Kanye, so unfortunately, like, no, I don't know who. You're ill-advised if you think. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
have it at home, you did a good job, and your doctor killed it. But
Killed
if
it.
you're not a podcast listener,
You look great. Yep.
spend your money elsewhere.
Absolutely. All right. Fast first or last.
Yeah.
This is the one. This is the hitter where we go back and forth. Andy's going to hit me with some questions, and I'm going to say the first or last time this incident happened to
Yep.
me or not. And I'm going to say the same thing to him. We have no prior knowledge of what we're asking each other.
Go for it.
So, all right. First one. Let me bring up my shitty notes
Fast
here.
first or last. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to start off with a softball.
Okay,
'cause
good.
I'm
I
a
like
nice
those.
person.
Sure.
When was the first or last time your kids really embarrassed you in public?
First or last time kids really embarrassed me in public. First, I could never remember the first, and I don't know if I can remember the actual last because I'm sure it happens.
Yeah.
I want to come up with a good example. I can't come up with it. Would probably have to be just like with something they said, like, you know what I mean, like drop in like a penis face or a fart butt, or I'm gonna poop in your butt or something around someone where they're not supposed
Will
to
you
do it.
show me? I don't have kids. What does a penis face look like?
I don't know, but ask them. I could pull up a coworker and I'll show you one.
Oh, shit.
Just kidding.
Too soon.
Penis. No, so it happens quite often. I mean, temper tantrums or like basically you'll be around different people. Like you take your kids to McDonald's once every couple weeks, or a couple weeks.
You can't
Fuck
be
that.
embarrassed
Sorry,
at McDonald's.
once every couple years.
There
You know
you
what I
go.
mean? I mean, once a couple times a year, and that's legit. Like not all the time. It's a special treat.
Yeah.
It's handy sometimes. It's a fucking awesome reward, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But like the day you take them, you're around like a doctor friend or something. And they're like,
Yeah.
my tummy hurts because of the chocolate milk and cheeseburger I had. And I choked on the Happy Meal toy. And you're like, shut up.
You'll eat the toy and you'll
McDonald's is his friend's name.
like it. Yeah.
So
Exactly.
cussing
He
or when I
dresses
took
up
him
like
out
a
to eat.
clown.
Yeah.
All right. So we're off to a great
Yeah.
start.
When's the last time your card was declined?
I would say probably France. And that was just because they're like, wait a minute, this guy was in New York at an airport or something, and then all of a sudden he's in France.
Where were you at when it got declined?
It was at some walk up
What were you ordering? Alcohol or food?
food. It was what's it called where you have like huge things of meat that are just going around really slowly, and then they cut off part of the meat.
Gay bar. Just kidding. Fucking, I don't know. But so you were there and you're starving and your card got declined, and what'd you do?
Yep. Broke
you-
out another card.
You weren't no stress? You cool as a cucumber?
No. So I said something like, "Oh, I'm not from here. I bet they
Yeah.
shut me down because I'm not from here."
Yeah.
So and
You
of
weren't
course
even sure-
the guy behind the counter is like, "Yeah." Yep.
I'd be like, oh, here's my
Yeah.
paycheck.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, here's my wife's LinkedIn account. We can afford it, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. When my card declined, he pulled the euro closer to him, not pushed it closer to me. But no, it was just because I was out of town.
I get fearful every
not
time
a-
I run my card that it's going to get fucking declined.
Yeah,
I don't know
and
why.
it's
There'll be
funny,
hella
like,
money there, and I'm like, oh, it ran through.
holy shit, it went through.
And I think,
All
like, what's
right.
my backup card? Do I have cash? How am I going to let this person know I can afford this if
Yeah.
it gets declined?
Well, I have 2 credit cards and a debit card, so
Yeah.
God willing,
Yeah.
one of those is going
Yeah.
to go through.
Yeah.
How many credit cards do you have?
60. Just kidding.
Yeah, all for $10 each. Nice. All right, my next fast first or last. First time, I'd like to preface first time, you farted in front of Karen.
Fuck, I was rude as a motherfucker. Dude.
Oh,
At the
no.
beginning, we'd be at the dinner table at my dad's house. And I was like
Oh,
19
fuck.
and all confident. And I was like, why would I make myself uncomfortable in front of loved ones, you know?
Yeah.
Pass the pork chops. You know, as a test, I was like, will you still love me?
Yeah.
My dad's like smoking a cigarette in her face, you know, and I'm farting at the dinner table.
Oh, my God.
So easily then. And then there's like, I mean, this is a little overshare. It's just a human.
That
So-
wasn't.
Oh, that was so long ago.
All right.
Currently, I wake up and like she will to this day be like, I know when Andy wakes up because there's not even stinky, dude. It's all air. It's
Once
just-
you go vertical,
once I
there's
wake
been
up,
some.
it's like a boom almost. Like there's no smell at all, but it's like it's thunderous. It's
Well,
thunderous. So
yeah.
there's no qualms there. So.
Yet she didn't hear it at all after you got lubed up
Yeah,
at the doctor.
It
fell out of your ass.
Yeah, it
that
slid.
day. Yeah.
Slipped and slid.
Nice. Well, that's like the only time in the world she was like embracing secondhand
She was so
smoke.
in love me back then.
was
She
when
was
you-
probably like, wow. And then right after he had pork chops and applesauce, he let out the cutest fart through his saggy pants.
That
And
was-
that was so cool.
That was when you guys got your sperm frozen so you could have kids later because she
Mm.
didn't want to touch you again, right? That was the day.
Exactly. Yep.
Nice.
Oh, my turn. Okay. When's the first or last time you shoplifted anything or basically saw something went unchecked and you fucking let it slide?
This one's easy. Well, I have a first and a last.
Okay.
But the last one I'm
On
actually
both.
embarrassed about.
Okay.
But the first one.
Okay, you're gonna tell us though. Go on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I shouldn't, but I will. The first one, simple. I was going down camping with my buddy Matt, who I don't talk to anymore, down in Oregon. And before we went down, I forgot to pack a toothbrush.
That's reasonable.
Ganked it from a Rite Aid. Just straight up.
Imagine you would have got arrested for a $2 toothbrush.
I was like 9 years old,
Yeah.
10 years old. Like I was really young.
God damn.
Yeah. I'm not a big thief. I'm not a fan of thief.
Do I
but-
got my shit?
So I had saved up like $20 because they have a game shop down there where you could buy like whoopee cushions down where we were camping, near where we were camping. You could buy stink bombs. So I'd saved all this money and I'm like, I don't want to drop $2 on a toothbrush. I'm going to put this in my pocket.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was the first
Okay.
time. The last time, Costco, I'm sorry. You guys missed a bed frame at the bottom. Not the metal frame that goes around the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. The $150 metal things.
40.
Oh, okay.
$40.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Well, she intentionally was like, "Oh, does that come with it?" Like and I'm like, "I don't know. I just got the bed and I got the thing." I saw it was $40. She didn't ring it in, and then I'm like walking because they check one more time, right at the exit door, and I'm like,
Those people
"Here's
don't
my
catch
receipt,"
shit. Yeah.
and he like draws a fucking dick on it and then says, "Have a great day," and I walked right
You're
out.
like again?
But I
Nice.
probably should. Even to this day, I should probably go back and give them $40. Although I've given them tens of thousands of dollars over the years.
yeah.
So I'm gonna say Costco, thank you, and I'm sorry. I
Pay
shouldn't
it
have
for
done
it.
that.
Yeah.
Like
$40 is better than 400.
that's my bad.
Pause here if you want to omit that.
And deleted. All right, so this is kind of an interesting one because I don't think it happens to you often at all. That's what makes it good, I hope. When's the first or last time? I'd prefer the last. You failed miserably at work.
Oh man, fuck.
It's
hard. I'll try to be accurate. So I try really fucking hard to kill it at work, basically always.
You're a hard worker. That's why I
I
figured
take
this would
that
be tough.
prideful. So I mean, last time
Try not to go back to the restaurant days because I know there's infinite examples back then.
I was gonna go to Crab
there's
Pot.
infinite.
I had so many Crab Pot. I could just tell you so many.
Don't say the name of the restaurant. They could be a future sponsor.
Majestic little dirty sticky restaurant on a beautiful little man-made lake in an east side town.
Perfect.
You know, I'd say I because I know she doesn't listen to this, you know, I'd say I've messed up by just going off on my boss. Pretty rough. Yeah. Like I've backed her in corners and fucking like
Jesus. Sounds
no,
threatening.
verbally.
Yeah.
Like she'll bring a problem to me and I'd be like, that's totally wrong for these reasons. And another conversation, she'll be like, I'm never bringing this to you again. Someone else to have.
All right. Nobody puts baby in a corner except for Andy verbally. She's like, you know what? I'm sorry I even brought it up. Just go back to fucking killing it.
Yeah, and I do kill her for her. So you know
Yeah.
what? And I respect her and I do a fucking good job. But I'd
Yep.
say I've crossed the line with her in the past. So I'm sorry for that. And I hope you never hear this. And fucking A.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
There you go. Because I try to kill it, dude. My results
do
are
kill it.
fucking
You do a
number
great
one.
job.
I
You
mean,
do a
I
great
get I hang my hat on that shit. You go to restaurant days. You go to like Larry's Market days. Like I was a
You
bad,
worked at Larry's Market?
Oh man, I was at like the. Yeah, that was
So
a
Larry's
bad
Market was
engagement
like
for them.
a crappy.
Yeah, no,
Are
it
they
was
even,
good.
do
They were
still
like
exist?
like a wannabe Whole Foods. Before
They were a
Whole
shitty
Foods.
Panera.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, PCC. They were
Yeah,
shitty
yeah,
PCC.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I don't think they're around. And I
they're gone.
robbed them blind. They were hella bad. That was the worst 15-year-old
When's
they
the
ever
first
hired.
time you stole
They fired
from
me for
Larry's
oh my
Market?
god, food. I just would go on a lunch break and be like,
They fired you?
yeah, they said because of bad performance. I was like, was it the cigarettes or cartons of cigarettes? Anyway, I'll
Wow.
admit that as well.
I'm pretty sure PCC doesn't sell
Yeah,
cigarettes.
I have a
so
friend who worked at PCC that got fired from there.
It wasn't from cigarette
No,
theft.
no.
That's good. He
probably
was
not.
stealing organic lip balm.
Could have been. I always get shitty service at PCC, by the way. Like,
Service? Way to go to the self checkout. I
Yeah.
don't need service.
so when's the last time? First doesn't work at all. Definitely last time you got yelled at. Yelled at. Could be on the road. Could be Sarah. Could be a boss. Could have been and whether you deserved it or not. Just someone yelled at you, like fucking asshole, like climb the rock different, or move your probe, or Sarah just called you out. So when's the last time someone raised their voice at you?
This is gonna be bad, dude.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Like no one.
What?
No one yells at me. Thankfully, yeah, I got nothing.
Oh,
People
no.
don't yell at me. People don't
Yeah.
like. I drive slow. I drive cautious.
Yeah.
People aren't yelling me on the road. Yeah.
No one
I
ever
don't
like
get
tried to
yelled at.
punk you down.
Sarah. Like
When
Sarah
was the last time
doesn't
someone tried to punk your ass down, dude? Like it had like 10 years ago. Like
punk me. Yeah. I mean. That would be like high school days, you know. But I was like trying to punk people myself, and it didn't work. But yeah, I mean, do
I've
you
been
get yelled
yelled-
at?
I've
Like
been
who the
yelled
hell
at.
yells at you, and why are they yelling?
It's been a while as
Sounds
well.
like you yell at
My
your
kids
boss.
yell at me. We've been heated with each other. Yeah. Again, tons of respect and no.
Yeah, Sarah will be.
She takes great care of me. That's a truth. He
Yeah.
or she does. I've been yelled at. Yeah, I mean, I've been yelled at on the road, like fucking idiot. I've been yelled at, like fighting. I mean, I was gonna fight with like a temp receptionist at my work, you know, and he stared at me, which is pretty much a yell. So,
Well,
Yeah.
Sarah, yeah. If Sarah's really mad at me, she'll be like, "Okay, so this happened.
Yeah. She breaks
let's
it down.
address this, and then let's move on."
what are you gonna work towards improving this behavior
so
in the future?
what is your goal moving forward?
got it.
Yeah. She talks to me like a child. So I'm sorry that the last one missed.
Yeah.
No one yells at me, thankfully. I think it's my stature.
Yeah, well,
Like
you
if
know,
I was a
people
big ass
intimidate,
dude,
yeah,
like
yeah.
maybe people would fuck with me more.
I thought they're more intimidating. I see. They're like,
Intimidated from me. Look
Yeah.
at I was noticing on the last episode like how thin my right arm looks on the camera. So no one's intimidated by me, man.
Nice,
Not by
nice.
my muscles or stature.
hey, before we wrap this up, though, dude, do we have another question? That was it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Wherever you listen to this, I'd say subscribe, rate, tell a friend. We want to grow this more than it's already growing, which has been awesome, but keep it going. And thank you for listening. Definitely from that perspective.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and thank you to everyone who's already told a friend. Like
Yeah.
we've had good growth, so keep it up. We appreciate it. Send out those emails. Get people on board.
Yeah.
So yeah, typically in the past we've ended with an embarrassing our wives.
I've done that amply.
yeah.
Without a story. So.
Every episode is just embarrassing our wives. So so moving forward, you know, like we mentioned in the last one, we'll share our worst ones with you guys. But other than that, like just this podcast is embarrassing our wives.
It's good enough.
Yeah. God bless
It
them.
accomplishes that goal.
Exactly.
Man, thanks for having me fucking out, dude. Awesome time. I think that temperature finally kicked in.
Jesus. Well, you're still sweating like
Yeah,
a bitch,
you bet
so
that.
I don't know.
That's from embarrassing myself.
It's not working.
That's from reminiscing on that prostate exam.
Should we reenact that on the next episode?
Yeah, every time.
I'll get some black gloves.
That should be our first soundbite, dude. Like,
yeah. I'll get white gloves.
That's our first drop.
Let's see what happens.
Let's do it.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. We appreciate it. Until next time.
TEOW, baby.
TEOW. Cheers.